back here at Urban Traffic Navigators. We're coming out of Citrus Heights, heading over to Folsom to a little pond spot. I call it the B-word pond, the B pond, because there's this lady that basically she found out the property was for sale, and she bought half of the pond, and she bought it for 80 bucks. And I talked to this guy. He was driving a little cart out there on the bike trails. He works for the city of Folsom, and he told me the whole story about how the lady bought half of the property, and she's now got the city to put no fishing signs, no trespassing signs up on half of the side of the pond, where there was the only couple of shore spots you could fish the spot from. So there's now 2 little tiny spots that you could shore fish the spot from. So we're gonna go try to fish this spot. I haven't been here in 2 years, and I used to go there. My most watched video on my YouTube is from there. I did a video a couple years back, and people don't know how to drive, man. I'm telling you, urban traffic navigators. It's just like, okay, so a little backstory to my fishing thing. So I grew up skateboarding and stuff, and I broke my ankles so many times in my feet that I can't skateboard anymore, and I'm screwed. So I can't skateboard anymore, really, and I can't risk going out and breaking another bone, skateboarding, getting hurt. So I focused all my energy into my art and into bass fishing, and then when I realized I could use my art with the bass fishing stuff and making lures and all that, it was game over. I finally figured out something I could do. Oh, I accidentally turned my camera off. So anyway, yeah, going out to this pond in Folsom, and gonna go fish it. Doing the urban bass layer thing, man. Used to do the urban artist thing. Focus it all. Poor old Wild Sports, man. That place closed down. You know, we used to go in there and buy stuff from them. And if you know where Wild Sports is on Greenback here, the owner was he was a D word. We got the B word, now we got the D word. So the owner of the Wild Sports, we tried to go in and return some stuff one time, and I had some friends that did the same thing. And the owner, he was just a dick. So basically they were just trying to liquidize what they had, and they didn't care about customer service or anything at the end. And that's why they died. Sad. Anyway, something to think about for myself if I ever get this urban baitsmiths thing going on, or urban bait supplies. I don't know, we gotta come up with the name. So thanks you guys for watching. I know you guys are saying you wanted me to put out more content, so I'm trying to go out and fish as much as I can. Working all the time, so I'm working 8-hour days installing hardwood floors and laminate floors and stuff. And then I go out, fish all day long, and then I gotta go home and edit all the footage. And I don't want to just put out basic stuff, so I try to make it worthwhile. So, urban bass layers, stopped at the first pond. It was really grassed out and mucked out. Richard caught a dink there, and I waded out in the water. That's kind of bad. Up to my yeah. And so waded out into the water, and then I hooked into a good fish. It was probably a decent one, because there's lots of 2s, 3s, and 4s in that pond. But not really much shore space there, so it's not really fun to fish. It's really grassed out. You got like 2 or 3 little spots you can cast at, and that's it. I used to float it, and I was looking at it to possibly float soon, and it's really just, I mean, it's got lily pads out in the middle of it now, and it's really, they've like taken over the whole pond. So anyways, we're at the Willow Hills Reservoir pond at Folsom High School, and everybody on Fish Brain's been getting them out here on the senkos, and we've been fishing out here a little bit on the senkos also. This is another one of the ponds that I learned how to fish at. I used to take senkos when the water's really high out here, and you go behind the reeds, not out in front of them in the open water, but behind the reeds, and you drop these senkos down in like these little pockets, I've pulled out 4s, 5s, and one that looked like it was 6 pounds back in the day, but I had no idea what I was doing with weighing fish. Anyways, a lot of talk in this video, not much fish catching. Hopefully that changes right here. We're wrestlers.